guys, it's Erin and I'm here with kind of a huge haul for you today. Back on May 22nd, Cherry on Top had this huge sale for Memorial Day. And so I bought a bunch of stuff, but I also bought pre-order stuff from Simple Stories. And the problem when you do that is they wait the whole time until like everything is there, and the Simple Story stuff like just came in. So I didn't get this until today is it's July 1st. So it was kind of a surprise opening this package because I'm like, oh, hey, look, what did I order? I have no idea because I couldn't even remember what was in this package from, like I said, May 22nd. So I got a lot of die cut packages, which you'll see in my upcoming videos. Process videos. I've been using a lot more die cuts, and I did organize all my die cuts. You probably saw that video. So I went ahead and I purchased what I thought would work for what I've been doing recently and the colors of what I bought and everything. And so I got the Journey cardstock and vellum ephemera from Crate Paper, and I'm not going to open it, but you can see what all is in there. People have probably already showed these and everything, but whatever. So I got that. I got the Poolside frames. These are pretty thin, but I actually kind of like the fact that they're thinner than the Simple Stories ones. Simple Stories ones are adding a lot of bulk, but you can see those there. I got some of the Poolside paper, which I'll show you. So these will go with that, and they're kind of already in colors that I use anyway, so that works. These were kind of a rip since there were only 20 pieces of these little doilies, but I wanted smaller doilies that aren't dotted. And there's only 20 in here, but they were cheap. They were like $2, so whatever. I got an embossing folder from Studio Calico, and I don't know the name of it, but you can see the pattern here is a bunch of like geotags. There's a little iPhone, it's a bunch of like modern day teenager-ish type stuff. So I thought it would go with my Simple Stories paper, which I'll show you. And I got 3 packages of wood veneer. These are wood veneer that I didn't have. These two were ones that I've been wanting for a while, and then I just thought that the barnyard one was really cute, and I have like stamps that'll go with these, so I thought that those would be fun to use. And I'm gonna have to make room in my wood veneer thing because there's not a whole lot of room anymore. These are by L Studio, and I don't have any of their wood veneers, and they're not gonna fit in my wood veneer thing, so I think they're gonna have to sit in here. But they're gonna go with the summer Simple Stories things that I got, and I do scrapbook food a lot, so that works. I got 3 stamp sets from Penny Black. I got these cute little, it's called Fairy Sweet, and they're like little fairies, and they're holding little bugs, and I love this little bee here. This one's for Halloween, because since when do I not need more Halloween stuff? Oh, wait. I have so much Halloween stuff. And then this one is Cute as a Bug. So, this one's a little bee, this one's a butterfly, and that one's a ladybug. I thought those were cute, so I can't wait to color those. I got the stickers for the Amy Tangerine. It says Remarks. I forget which line this is for, though. I think this is Ready, Set, Go, maybe? I don't know. But it should tell you. You'd think it would tell you. But it doesn't. I think it's Ready, Set, Go, though. And I had used some of this line, and I thought some of these would be a nice addition to the layouts that I've been making. So I picked those up. Alright, and onto the paper. I kind of separated it by line, and the first one is the So Fancy line. And just for that, I got the washi tape. So you can see all the patterns on the washi tape, and they're just strips of washi tape on just like stickers, which is kind of nice. Excuse me. And I separated these out by the sides that I'm most likely to use. So I got the triangle pattern. I got this. I was thinking I would cover up this and put something over it because it doesn't really work, but I like the camera motif, and that that's okay. I like the arrows on this one, so I got that. It's not a white, it's more of a creamish gray color, so it might be a little hard for me to work with, but it doesn't really matter. I got the music notes, and then on the back there's this confetti, so I'll probably use both sides of this. I didn't get a whole lot of the regular paper, but I did pick up the basics kit. You'll see in future videos that I've been using a lot of the basics kits that I bought for Project Life. So I thought I would pick up this one because I do like the colors. This is one of the few shades of pink that I actually kind of like because it's so close to purple. And then I like the yellow and the dark blue. So you can see all of those colors. That's kind of like a purple. So that's the So Fancy line. I'm running out of desk. I also got the Simple Stories Summer Vibes, and for that I got the die cut pack. And all of these are like brand new, just out a couple weeks, so it's always fun. I got the frames, which these ones are a lot thicker than the other ones. I'm probably gonna see if I can pry some of the chipboard off of it so that it's not so big. But for this line I got the stickers, and I'm not a fan of the stickers having the white outline like that, but since I'm using die cuts more, I'm kind of getting used to it. For some reason this package, all the paper's bent, but not bent enough for me to like return it, especially since a lot of it's just on the branding strip, so it doesn't lay flat right now, but it works. I got this because I thought it was cute and it kind of reminded me of Up, because obviously I wouldn't use that side, I don't like flowers. I got 2 of these papers because I thought I could use one as a background and then one I could cut out all the cameras, so, you know, just sit and fussy cut them one day. And so I wanted to make sure I had 2 of those. I got this one. The background is okay, but I don't really like this yellow. It's kind of, I don't know, like a sickly bright yellow. It's weird. So I'm just going to use this side. And this one I also got 2 of. These are front and back because I wanted to use this as a background, but I also wanted to be able to use that. So I got 2 of those. This is another one. No, it's not. And then I got this one to use as the background. I don't mind this, but I have a lot of ones that are similar. About how many similar to this one? This one I didn't get the full package of the backgrounds, but I got 2 of this so I could have back and front, which is, you know, a grid and then a wood grain, and then this one is also grid and wood grain. So that's the Summer Vibes collection. You have to excuse me, I'm still recovering from all the smoke and the fire stuff. The fire, which is not out yet, by the way. But at least it's not threatening all our homes anymore. So. And this I was really happy to get. It's the So Rad collection, which is a very boyish collection or whatever. But I have 3 boys in my house with my husband and my 2 dogs. So it works out. And I really love the video game motif. You've got 1 controller there, and you've got an old Game Boy. And so I thought that those would be good. Even if I take pictures using my modern Game Boy, I still think it works. So I got the die cut pack for this collection. I got the designer washi for this collection. And I got the frames for this collection. So you can see all the frames there. And then as for the paper, it's got a lot of bold patterns, which makes sense because, you know, bold, active boys type thing. I really like this for a background, so like to layer these on top will be nice. This is a cork background, which I'm not really against, but I like the blue lines. It's a shade that Mike wears a lot, so I think it'll go really well. This one is obviously a cut apart, so I could use both of them. And I'm not really sure about the numbers there, what I would use them for, but this one with all the other bold patterns I may or may not use. So, yeah. I got the sticker sheet for this one too, just because, again, there's another chance to use that, that controller. I already did do a layout about when Mike got his PS2, or PS3 rather, but you never know. He used to actually work for Sony, so it's not like there's a shortage of Sony photos, really. If you don't know, he's a video game programmer, so video games are pretty much big in our life. And I got the backgrounds, the basics kit, because I really love the backgrounds of these. It's probably going to be a hard choice between all of these papers, and I may end up just getting another set of this, or just a few more papers. Like I said, I've been using these a lot in Project Life, so with the motif working really well for our family, I might just use them a lot. I like that background, the black. So, I probably should have gotten 2 of these anyway. Oh well. I can always order again, right? And, I also picked up some of the Bo Bunny Boardwalk. I thought I had a plan for this, but I don't really, because I did end up scrapbooking the last time we went to, like, the beach, but I'll use it just because we can always go to the beach again. We live in California, right? So these are the sides that I'm most likely to use. I do actually like that side, but it's a bit patriotic for me. So, I mean, American patriotic. This one I like both sides of. I really like that wood grain, but then there's these nice seahorses, so that one might be a bit back and forth, or I can use it as a background and cut out the inside of it and use it again. This one has cut aparts, but they're not really something that I would use except for maybe that one. So I'm probably going to use this one the most. And this one's really pretty as a background to layer photos on top of. It won't flip. And that side's kind of plain. So I forget I'm going to use that side. And I really like both sides of this. I might even end up using a lot of this one because it's kind of like this one, but it's more brown. So that's fun. And then a little bit more paper. Well, not a little. This one I didn't separate out by companies because there's a bunch of companies in here. This one, these are the crepe paper Poolside papers. And this one's just a pool motif, which is kind of... It's kind of photorealistic, but it's kind of not. Like, they put it through a filter to make it look not quite right. I really like the plain backgrounds from this line, so that's what I focused on mainly. So that's the Poolside paper. This one is the Pink Paisley Atlas paper. I got some of that, again, just for backgrounds and neutral stuff. I'm not a big fan of like the bold, I mean I might cut some of these out, but I'm not a big fan of like the bold stuff. I like mixing more B-sides together, so I like this one. It says everything is better when we're together. This is like one piece of the Yippee collection by Chicken Nitty, which I don't like that background at all, so I'm definitely going to be using this. And I think I'm going to be mixing it with this, which is pieces of the Chamel collection. I have 2 more pieces. I'm probably going to be using both sides of this because I really like those colors. Again, they're colors that Mike wears a lot and that I work with a lot. I'm not a fan of this, so I like the simple dotted background of that. And again, this is more bold, and then you've got the more muted side with that one. And I've got just a simple, This is glittered, which I wasn't really sure that it was glittered when I bought it, but it works. I like it. So that's my haul from A Cherry on Top from Memorial Day. It's pretty huge, but I have been using a lot of paper, so it's been really good to refill the paper stocks. So, okay, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.